Hello, everyone. I'm Jerry, Product Manager at QNAP. Welcome to watching today's live stream. I will introduce an industrial-grade NAS with a dual 10 gigabit Ethernet encrypted with an Intel Atom X6425E quad-core processor. It has a rugged all-aluminum chassis design, and it can work in a severe environment at minus 40 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius. When paired with the industrial SSD, this model is unique and powerful. Are you looking forward to it? First, I will introduce the main features of the TS-i410X NAS. Its rugged body has passed the military stand vibration testing and has a wide operating temperature. Therefore, you can insert wide temperature industrial grade 2.5-inch SATA SSD that can use in extremely cold minus 40 degrees Celsius and severe temperature environments of 70 degrees Celsius. In addition, TS-i410X can use in power adapter mode. It also provides the option of a 9 to 76 volt input power connection, which is entirely unobstructed in various environments, equipped with dual 10 gigabit Ethernet and HDMI output. It is the first choice for industrial environments, automotive applications, and network storage installations in indoor and outdoor environments. According to the World Health Organization report on 2021, road traffic accidents cost most countries 3% of their gross domestic product. About 1.3 million people lost their life each year due to traffic accidents, and 200 to 50 million people are injured or disabled. Therefore, the driving recorder and the vehicle surveillance system are critical devices. For example, to store the video data of multiple vehicle network cameras on traffic or tourist buses, the storage space of most vehicle VNVR systems is insufficient. The TS-i410X NAS can be installed in an automotive environment with 4 2.5-inch SATA slots or higher capacity SSDs, effectively extending the time of the surveillance video storage. Here is a reference for the connection method of the vehicle monitoring system. For example, a tourist bus or bus generally has an AC 120 volt or DC 24 volt power supply. For external electronic devices, we recommend that you connect to UPS. Ideally, the NAS can be shut down normally when the car is turned off. After the car power supply is supplied to the UPS output can be connected to the transformer to supply power to the TS-i410X. Please ensure that the USB connection to the NAS it can receive the HID protocol from UPS informed. In-vehicle network cameras can be connected through industrial PoE switches. You can also directly use 24-volt to support the TS-i410X in this situation, which without UPS. Then the TS-i410S will be shut down when the car is turned off. The TS-i410X 4-bay NAS complies with the 2019 latest version of the U.S. military vibration standard. Includes aberration and transposition testing, ensuring that it can work in unstable and is suitable for various environments. It is only anti-vibration NAS on the market, suitable for installation in smart factories and in-vehicle applications. Our preparation of NAS is that it should be installed in an indoor air-conditioned place, such as an office or data center. This time, QNAP broke through this limitation and allowed the NAS to be against the cold and the heat temperature. The TS-i410S can operate in an environment of minus 40 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius. So, using NAS in the outdoor environment is not a dream. This ultimate design is waiting for you. Do you know why this TS-i410S uses a 2.5-inch SATA SSD as a storage interface? 2.5-inch SATA SSD has the advantage of a larger capacity than PCIe interfaces SSD. Although the interface speed is slightly insufficient, it can support hot-swappable, a must-have feature in NAS RAID applications. The traditional 3.5-inch hard disk cannot install in a vibration environment due to its mechanism and physical limitations, and its performance is poor. Therefore, the TS-i410X encrypted with a 2.5-inch SATA SSD is the perfect choice for high capacity, balanced performance, and anti-vibration. Next, we invited Olivia Chen to our live stream, the sales manager at SSN. SSN is a professional storage solution company. In addition to introducing the SSN SI3 series industrial 2.5-inch SATA SSD that passed the TS-i410X compatibility testing, she will give a company profile and the technical strengths and let us understand why their product have the high performance and the wide temperature tolerate. Let us welcome Olivia.
Hi guys, this is Olivia from SSN. Great, thanks for the excellent introduction from Jerry. So now let me introduce you our industrial grade SSD for this new NAS model. So before jumping into the product introduction, let me briefly go through our company background first. So about SSN, we was founded in 2006, and our main products include the industrial grade and enterprise grade SSD. And also we provide the high performance memory card for cinematography industry. We have factories in both Taiwan and China, and we have worldwide sales offices located in Taiwan, China, America, and Europe. So here's some special highlights of SSN. We are currently on 37 patents for our own brand products. And most of our current customers come from Fortune 500 companies. Also, SSN is the first one to launch the industrial grade PCIe Gen 4 SSD this year. We have 4 TB M.2 and 8 TB U.2 and E1.S SSD. And also our industrial grade SSD is currently used on the ADAS data logger to collect the valuable information 24/7 around the world. So with that also, we partner with the famous controller brand Marvell. As Marvell's strategy technical partner, SSN has own ability to develop the SSD firmware. All of our SSD products are produced based on Marvell's controller and our own developed SSD firmware. SSN is also the first one to manufacture and develop the SSD based on Marvell's latest generation controller. Comparing to previous controller products, the latest generation SSD improved the thermal and performance throttling issues. It also brings the enterprise and industrial features such as the high endurance and large capacity to cinematography applications. So different from other module houses, the key strength of SSN is the customization service. We have our own R&D team to design the hardware and develop our own firmware. From product design, manufacture, to quality test and after service, all can be done by SSN team independently. So the above is just a brief introduction about SSN, and now we will keep going to the product introduction, which is the key player for today's presentation. SI3 means our SSN SATA industrial grade SATA TLC SSD. We offer capacity from 120 GB to 3.84 terabytes. And its performance can achieve the highest limitation under SATA interface, and we offer 3 years warranty for all our industrial grade products. And here's some key features for our products. The first one is the wide temperature support. It's different from other extending temperature SSD in the market, which may produced by some sorting commercial flash. SSN industrial grade SSD only produced from original flash, the wide temperature flash from original brand, is to ensure our SSD can keep the most stable and best performance under the extreme environment. The second feature is the unlimited over-provisioning. Generally, 7% over-provisioning would be the industrial standard. However, it's free for SSN's clients to determine how much percentage of the over-provisioning do they want based on their own applications. Because we have firmware development ability, we can achieve customers' goal by adjusting the OP percentage. The second one is the power tuning. Instead of providing our customer a standard product, Our R&D team is willing to fine-tune the SSD performance based on the real application. We are able to achieve the best performance with better thermal and power consumption balance. And the final feature is called dual power loss protection. SSN fully understands customers' worry about the data loss when suddenly face a power outage. We provide both hardware and firmware protection to ensure all data before the power outage could be safely stored. Except for above features, SSN also has some exclusive technology which can only be found on our own produced products. So the first one called adaptive thermal control. This technology is because we found a general problem from other SSD in the market. When facing the higher operating temperature, most of the current SSD will drop their performance to get the better thermal throttling, and the performance will increase after the thermal is improved. However, it will cause a problem that is the unstable performance under the high operating temperature, as the pictures in the left picture shows. We found this problem, so that's why we developed this exclusive technology. So with our exclusive technology, with our adaptive thermal control, everyone can see the right pictures. Our SSD can keep the best balance between performance and thermal to have the highest sustained performance in extreme environment. The second technology called supercruise. This technology is to optimize the garbage collection from the general SSD. We all know that because the SSD performance will suddenly drop or get lag when SSD is having the garbage collection. So this supercruise technology is to optimize this problem. Our SSD can self-optimize the free SSD area and page to reduce the demand of doing the garbage collection. So our SSD can remain the sustained performance under long time operations. This technology is especially appreciated on some applications which need to write in large data for quite a long time, such as the ADAS data logger or the cinematography applications. And the final one is called data recovery. You guys might be wondering because why we will call this technology as the exclusive technology. If you ever try to ask data recovery service from other third party or module house, you will find that actually the data recovery service they can provide is quite limited because the data recovery is relating to the firmware development ability. As a result, because SSN has own firmware development ability, so we are able to recover most of your damaged data once the flash haven't been fully crashed. And our recovery rate is up to 90%. So the above is some briefly introduction about SSN company and also our SI3 SATA 2.5-inch SATA SSD. So now let's get back to Jerry and keep going the introduction.
I want to thank Olivia Chen, SSN Sales Manager, for her excellent introduction. I believe you have already understood SSN SI3 with QNAP TS-i410X cooperate and reliable features Thanks again, Olivia. Let's continue today's live stream. When using industrial wide temperature SSD, users need to adjust the disk warning setting to 85 degrees Celsius in QTS to match the operating temperature upper limit of wide temperature SSD. You can set it once and apply it to all disks. The TS-i410X can be mounted in a factory environment using a commercially available standard VESA 75 wall mount bracket. Suppressing the heavy storage devices that can only be mounted on a desktop. Previously, we mentioned many rugged features of TS-i410X. The semi-outdoor environment usually has a significant temperature difference, and it is impossible to set up general network monitoring equipment. Therefore, the TS-i410X equipped with a rugged chassis and a wide temperature design with QVR Elite monitoring software, which is especially suitable for installation in semi-outdoor environments as monitoring storage. As a result, there is no need to worry about the unexplained loss of valuable assets such as greenhouse cultivation, stock farming, agriculture, and other environmental users. The 4-bay NAS models support various RAID settings on the chart, and the RAID is disk fault tolerant protection technology, which is the basic function of the NAS. When protection is the priority, using 4 disks to create an array in TS-i410X. We recommend setting RAID 6. If you think performance is priority, we recommend RAID 10. Users can choose according to their needs. When companies have limited budgets, they may wish to purchase NAS in stage for deployment. However, most NAS have a shorter life cycle. After using for a while, it isn't easy to replicate the previously NAS environment with the same equipment. The TS-i410X use an Intel Atom X6425E CPU with long-term availability until at least 2029, which can solve the long-term problem of the enterprise. Under noise sensitivity and severe ambient temperature, the TS-i410X NAS with the QSW IM 1200 AC industrial grade managed switch are perfect partners by QNAP design. Moreover, through the 10 gigabit Ethernet configuration, you can enjoy high-speed data transmission. Everyone knows that the 1 gigabit Ethernet was a previous generation standard. It can't meet the primary storage needs of today's SMB users. Therefore, the TS-i410X NAS designed by QNAP has built-in dual 10 gigabit Ethernet ports. It provides a data transfer capability of up to 20 gigabit per second through port trunking. It fits today's standard equipment for enterprises' high-speed network storage needs. TS-i410X include up to 4 ports of USB 3.2 Gen 2, in addition to connecting to a USB JBOD for capacity expansion or backup. Compared with another brand's NAS, it provides a smoother file transfer experience, which will affect the user's experience. For example, then can connect a keyboard and mouse to operate and monitoring directly or use it as a PC. There are enough USB ports to meet the various situations. TS-i410X provides 2 options of input power supply. The first is the standard 12-volt adapter input, which can connect to an available indoor socket. The second is to connect various industrial power supplies through Euroblock, suitable for applications in various situations. However, it should note that you can use one of 2 inputs only and cannot be connected simultaneously to avoid unpredictable damage. TS-i410X has a built-in HDMI port connecting to the monitor as a surveillance screen. It can use as a PC when keyboard and mouse are connected. You can also install the hybrid desk station and turn it into a home theater. It is a very convenient design for this NAS. The TS-i410X supports 4 SATA SSD slots. After removing the front cover, you can see 4 2.5-inch SSD slots and support hot plugging. The numbering of SSDs starts from the top left. This page shows TS-i410X dimensions and I/O information. From LED indicators to include status, network, SSD. Real has power and reset buttons, HDMI port and 2 ports 10 gigabit Ethernet, 4 ports USB 3.2 Gen 2 with alternative power input includes DC 9 to 36 volt wide voltage or 12 volt adapter input, and finally a K slot. This is a TS-i410X specification sheet. which integrates the previously mentioned features. It adopts Intel Atom-X 6425E core processor with 8 GB memory, provides 4 2.5-inch SATA hot-swappable slots, can choose an adapter input or DC 9 to 76 volt wide voltage input, and passed military vibration test, can operate in -40 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius environments. TS-i410X can choose a variety of expansion devices. There are 2-bay to 12-bay options for USB storage expansion, and some JBOD models support hardware RAID and power backup. If you need capacity expansion, you can refer to the purchase. QNAP also has a series of the network switches available for use. You can choose the switches with the 10 gigabit Ethernet mentioned above, which will not cause speed bottlenecks due to the switches with insufficient bandwidth. It also provides support for 5 gigabit Ethernet and 2.5 gigabit Ethernet. In addition, 10 gigabit Ethernet switches, managed or unmanaged, are available. When we transmit the 10 gigabyte file, the speed of the two ports 10 gigabit Ethernet reach the high speed of writing 1057 megabytes per second, and the reading 2129 megabytes per second. Even the encrypted transmission speed can provide high speed stably. Therefore, it is undoubtedly a good choice for enterprises. The disk installation steps of the NAS are very simple. First, remove the panel. Put out the disk tray. Lock the SSD. And insert it back into the disk tray. And put the panel back to complete the disk installation. After completing the previously installation, user need to perform a few simple steps. After the user gets the NAS, you should continue the system installation. They have two choices. The first choice is to scan the QR code with your mobile phone for installation. The second choice is downloading the QFinder Pro program on your computer. Just follow the quick installation guide to finish the steps. After installation, you can enjoy the data storage and backup multimedia services. This model equips with the new QTS 5.0 NAS operating system. This time it has upgrade to Linux kernel 5. Moreover, it supports WireGuard VPN to provide a safe and convenient connection and improve NAS overall performance. Besides, the new UI design enhances the user experience to the next level. When it comes to network storage equipment, there is no doubt security is first. This part is more hardcore, but it is super important. In addition to the backup mechanism provided by QNAP NAS, we will also share the concept of data security. First of all, everyone probably the same as I think, data needs backup, right? Then what is the correct backup strategy? Follow me, read backup 3, 2, 1. This has been a backup strategy recommended by the US government for a long time. Here's a brief introduction. There are only 3 key points of backing up 321. There are 3 files icons on the screen. We are naming them as copies. First, you need to prepare 3 copies for important files. Second, put them in 2 different media like NAS and Google Drive. Third, keep one remote backup, such as setting the NAS at home and the company or Taiwan and the United States. The above 3 key points, we recommend you use 2 NAS to achieve government-level data backup strategy. The most valuable data on the disk based on the NAS, in addition to focusing on backup. The health of the disk after long-term use will decrease over time. At this time, there is a good helper. You can use the AI Disk Health Analysis tool by ULink Cloud. The DA Drive Analyzer for Disk Health Analysis can predict the failure of disks, which can predict the disk that is about to fail as soon as possible, so that we can prepare the solution early to ensure that data won't be lost. Each NAS can perform one disk prediction for free. And you can also pay to subscribe to enhance protection for all disks. Data security is an important issue. QNAP's malware remover can automatically scan the NAS to prevent malicious software. If there are infected files, they can be removed immediately. QU Firewall can protect the NAS from external attacks. You can set your own permission setting and you will instantly receive firewall notifications of real-time monitoring of security status. Q Firewall is like a door lock, and the malware removers is like a security guard of the building. Those apps keep your NAS as safe as houses. QNAP NAS supports connecting to CANs for free on QVR Elite. Based using standard MPEG-4 for video recording, it also has the advantage of easily expanded capacity and a flexible subscription plan for recording channels. QVR Elite is compatible with more than 180 brands and more than 6,700 models of IBCAN on the market. In addition, it supports on VIV provides open network video interface. Therefore, QVR Elite is compatible with the various cameras, allowing you to set up a surveillance system easily. QVR Elite has an integrated dashboard. Even if there is only one monitor, you can see the whole situation. One-click switching, monitoring, and the playback. Track the timeline, easy to see. You record video, save your time and effort. QVR Pro Client is a powerful mobile monitoring application that guards people, things, anytime, anywhere. In addition, QNAP also provides a brand new QVR viewer which you can install on Apple TV for monitoring and playback functions. It might not easy for you to find your data in the NAS where stores massive files. QSearch can do it for you through AI. NAS supports the QSearch full text search tool, which can quickly find the photos and videos you need. It supports all kinds of files very easy. When you have massive files that need to be stored and classified, the traditional way is to manually create multiple classified folders and manually review and organize the files, which is very time-consuming and easy to mistake. Let QFiling help you. You need to set the classification rules. QFiling can automatically achieve and batch edit files. Just set it up once, and then QFiling will take over your daily tedious tasks for you. Very efficient. That means you have more available time. Using the virtual machine function provided by virtualization station supports. Virtual machine support including Windows, Linux, QTS, QTS, and other operating systems converts a single physical NAS into a multi-tenant environment. It is cost-saving, space-saving, and flexible for an effective virtualization application environment. Let's brief the container station, which can install many applications of various Linux virtual machines with one click. And it has an intuitive graphical management interface and convenient terminal operation interface, and can set permissions for shared data and NAS users. It is user-friendly and multifunctional applications. Hybrid Mount is a dual-mode hybrid cloud gateway solution. You can choose a network disk mount mode with no limited amounts or two free basic cloud gateway licenses. You can also purchase additional license as needs. In addition, various protocol support allows hybrid storage to optimize your storage space. When deploying data backup in different places, enterprises can build remote physical server rooms or choose a more flexible and economical cloud backup solution to upload your data to the cloud. QNAP provides the VJBOD Cloud block-based cloud gateway. Supporting various cloud object storage, it can help users easily backup the data from QNAP NAS to the cloud space in an unrecognizable. It is a safe cloud data remote backup solution. The new QVPN supports WebGuard VPN to process packets directly through the kernel layer, which is lighter and easier to set up and supports multiple users' platforms. The speed is greatly improved. It is an essential tool for personal users and workers from home. QUFTP service all FTP-related activity into a single app with its user-friendly interface and detailed permissions setting. QUFTP service leverages FTP's efficiency with high security and easy management. At the end of the briefing, let's introduce Ubuntu Linux Station. This is an app that can turn a NAS into a computer. You can connect a keyboard, mouse, and a monitor to the NAS, and it can instantly convert to a computer with the Ubuntu operating system. In addition to local use, it can also use remotely through the Internet. Therefore, it is very convenient for workers who use Ubuntu. Thank you for watching the TS-i410X NAS live stream. I'm Jerry. See you next time. Bye.